Thank you for joining us for Wellness Wednesday today. Today our feature is Get My Ride, Greater Elko Area Transit, and we're visiting with coordinator Kayla Hopkins. Welcome to the program, Kayla. It's always nice to see you.
It's nice to see you. Thank you.
First of all, we want to tell people, what is Get My Ride?
So Get My Ride, we are public transportation, open to the public, and everybody can ride, anybody can ride. We run Monday through Friday. Pickup starts about 6:30 a.m. With last drop off by about 5:30 p.m.
Now, one thing that makes Get My Ride unique is that it's a door-to-door service, and it's not, you don't have routes, right? So you can't just like stand there at a bus stop, or it's not like a taxi.
That is correct, yes. So every ride has to be pre-scheduled through dispatch, and we offer curb to curb with door-to-door upon request. So if passengers need help getting from their door to the bus, we are more than happy to do that.
So obviously you're serving a lot of area residents who have disabilities?
Yes, that is correct. All of our vehicles are ADA accessible with wheelchair ramps.
What is the average cost for a ride? I know coming up the next break, we're going to talk about who qualifies for reduced service, but what does it cost to Get My Ride?
Typically, it's between $2 and $6, depending on where you're going. So if you're Elko to Elko, you're looking at $2 per trip. Spring Creek trailer is $3 into Elko. The housing is $4 into Elko. We do go to Carlin for $5 and Wells for $6 per trip.
Kayla Hopkins is coordinator for Get My Ride. And Kayla, we want to talk about who might qualify for free or reduced cost service on our local public transportation.
Yes, so I have a few grants that cover the fare cost for certain demographics. One of them is our Veterans Grant. So any veteran in Elko County, we can provide transportation to Elko for medical appointments for free. Also, if they need to get to the Amtrak station, if they're trying to get to Salt Lake to the VA hospital there, we will provide transportation to them as well to and from the Amtrak station. And then I have two grants through ADSD. One covers our senior citizens, so anybody over the age of 60, they ride for a suggested donation, which is advertised at half the fare, but it's not required. So if they cannot donate, they are not denied a ride. Our newest grant, actually, same thing, but it covers those under 60 with disabilities. So it's expanded our program to include under 60.
Well, congratulations on obtaining that grant, Kayla. That's really good news.
Thank you. We're excited.
Yeah, that's a result of hard work when you write and maintain grants. Get My Ride is administered overall and approved by Elko County Commission, right, Kayla?
Yes, that is correct.
Do need to give a shout out to Elko County Commissioners. We haven't always had the benefit of public transportation. Get My Ride. That's our local public transportation. It's door-to-door service, but you do need to call in advance, right, Kayla? It's important to get into the system.
We operate on a first-come, first-served basis, so it is open to the public. So anybody that wants a ride just needs to give us a call, and then we'll do what we can to get you the times that you want or negotiate as close to as possible. Because we are grant-funded, we do require that they set up profiles so that it helps us with our grant reporting.
And what kind of a fleet of vehicles are you able to operate?
So I've got both CDL and non-CDL vehicles, and all of them have wheelchair lifts, so they're all ADA accessible, and I also have 2 transit vans.
So that's important to know, that these could be like a trip from Carlin to Elko, Spring Creek to Elko, pretty much anywhere in the county?
Yes, pretty much anywhere in the county, with the exception if, like out in Rindon, Osino, we have specific service locations just because of the roads. We don't have 4-wheel drive, so trying to get out on unmaintained roads is not easy for us.
So if people want more information, again, there's special funding for senior citizens, people with disabilities, and veterans, right, Kayla?
Yes, ma'am.
So what should they do? How should they get in touch with you?
So we do have the phone number to dispatch, 775-777-1428. There is a recording that you need to listen to get to a live dispatcher. We also have a text number, 775-557-7885, as well as an email, which is elkotransit4, the number 4, @gmail.com. And you can call anytime and leave a voicemail, send a text, an email, and then as soon as a dispatcher can, they'll get back to you.
Thank you, Kayla. Kayla Hopkins with Get My Ride. She's a coordinator for our local public transportation known as Get My Ride, Greater Elko Area Transit. Kayla Hopkins has been in this position for some time, and I know that there are so many locals who appreciate this service, Kayla. Something that we did want to mention is that Get My Ride has kind of come to the rescue, right, when it comes to Amtrak and airport transportation?
Yeah, so we have contracts with Amtrak and SkyWest, and originally what it was our Amtrak was just platform to platform, but then once we lost the taxi service, unfortunately, in the city of Elko, we would take people to and from the train station because they do need rides. Same thing with from the airport. There are 2 days, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, the evening flight we struggle with because we don't have, it's right at the end of our service, and I don't have a driver. But on all of the other days, if people need a ride to or from the airport, they can schedule that with us, and we'll make sure that we do everything we can to get them. Unfortunately, right now it is just within the city of Elko, and hopefully maybe eventually we can expand that or get some other transportation options within Elko.
And Kayla, that's a really good example of the kind of collaboration it takes, right, to make Get My Ride successful. Get My Ride is an important service for door-to-door, especially for people with disabilities, veterans, senior citizens, but for just someone who needs to hop across town, it's not as convenient. We need a taxi, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, Kayla. Thank you so much for being our guest today.
Thank you for having me.